Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well. So today I'd like to tell you about an annual commemoration or an annual tradition that we have in the United Kingdom. So every year on the 5th of November we celebrate Guy Fawkes Day, which is also known as Bonfire Night or Fireworks Night. So what is Guy Fawkes Day? So this day commemorates a failed assassination attempt over 400 years ago. So, on the 5th of November in 1605, a man called Guy Fawkes and a group of radical English Catholics attempted to assassinate King James I. However, the attempt failed. So, King James I was Protestant, and this group of radical Catholics wanted to assassinate him and have him replaced with a Catholic head of state. However, the plot went horribly wrong, and soon after, all the conspirators were assassinated. After this, British people started to celebrate the demise of the plot and the survival of King James I, and they started burning effigies and making bonfires. And more modern, we have started to use fireworks. So that's the history as to why we celebrate November the 5th. Might sound a bit strange, but nowadays it's an annual tradition which is fun. You spend it with your family and we do many different things. Now I'm going to tell you about some of these traditions from today. So as I mentioned, people started burning effigies, and this tradition is still strong today. So the effigy is like a figure of a man, and it's made out of old clothes and stuffed with paper or straw. So this effigy is called the Guy as a reminder of Guy Fawkes. So this figure, the effigy, is then put on the bonfire to be burned as a reminder of the failed plot. Does sound a little bit grim, not very nice, but this tradition is still going strong, and in many towns, areas, you'll see lots of guys, the Guy we call it. A more modern tradition is fireworks displays. So in towns, in major towns, in big cities, you'll find fireworks displays, maybe in one of the main parks or like a big area where lots of people can go. So lots of people go to these as the displays are really beautiful. They have lots of different kind of fireworks, beautiful colours, and it's really nice. And also at the displays you can find some carnival rides and food, and so you can enjoy it with your friends or family. So a firework display is something really common and popular that people do on the 5th of November. There's also some traditional food. One of the most popular ones and typical is to cook a potato from on the bonfire. So you'll get a potato and cover it in tin foil, and then you can cook this at the bonfire. So it's something very traditional, and you can also cook marshmallows at the bonfire as well. And finally, a last tradition is called penny for the Guy. So a penny, as in money, there's 100 pence in £1, and the Guy, as we spoke about at the start, the effigy of the figure of Guy Fawkes. So this tradition, it's still going on, but I haven't seen it in a while, to be honest. But in the days leading up to Bonfire Night, children will take their homemade guys, their effigies, around the streets and ask for a penny for the Guy. So that means people would give them a coin, some money, in order for them to buy fireworks. So that is the history of Guy Fawkes Night, and also some of the traditions that we do in the United Kingdom. I must say on the 5th of November it's quite cold at this during this time of year, so usually if you go to the firework displays, if you have something in your garden or you're out, you'll see people wrapped up with their scarves, globs, hats, big coats and everything because it is cold. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit about the 5th of November.